Peers, one doesn't know where to begin today. Just when it couldn't afford any negative publicity, the AAP has shot itself in the foot again after Liquorgate, Assaultgate haunts. For the last 18 hours, the AAP has denied that one of its senior leaders was assaulted by Chief Minister Kejriwal's private secretary. There were representatives or sympathizers, let me put it, of the Aam Aadmi Party on the show yesterday who said that Dr. Ranganathan and I were spreading fake news about the assault on Swati Maliwal. That Swati Maliwal was not assaulted. There was just a complaint of someone having been assaulted. It didn't necessarily mean that she was assaulted. She only accompanied the police to the police station. She wasn't the complainant. She went for the ride. That is, viewers, how obfuscatory the defense of the AAP was yesterday. Not one senior leader of the AAP came out to set the record straight. They accused the media, as I said, of spreading fake news. But now, in a surprising turn of events, the party has admitted to this sordid saga. One of their senior-most leaders, Sanjay Singh, close to Mr. Kejriwal, released from Tihar jail just about a month and a half ago, has come out and made it quite clear that the modesty of Swati Maliwal was outraged by the private secretary to Mr. Kejriwal. So she wasn't lying. That police complaint wasn't a fabrication by the police. And viewers, the story was not cooked up by the media. Listen in.
कल सुबह अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के आवास पर स्वाति मालीवाल जी मिलने के लिए पहुंची थी। ड्राइंग रूम में इंतजार कर रही थी। इस बीच विभव कुमार जी वहां पे आते हैं और उन्होंने स्वाति मालीवाल जी के साथ बहुत बदतमीजी की, अभद्रता की। इस घटना की जितनी निंदा की जाए कम है। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने पूरी घटना को संज्ञान में लिया है और इस पूरे मामले में सख्त कार्रवाई करने को कहा है।
The words used are abhadrata and battamizi. The police record is undeniable. It's on your screens. That was the nature of the complaint. Where is Swati Maliwal? Who, viewers, has silenced her? Outspoken member of the Delhi Women's Cell, the Delhi Women Commission. Viewers, the head of it is today not contactable, missing, so to speak, from the public discourse. Is her voice after she filed this complaint? Was someone pressuring her, viewers, to withdraw this complaint? In this complaint, she said, I reached CM's residence and he instructed his PA, Bibhav Kumar, to attack me. She didn't say Bibhav Kumar came out there and did what he did suo moto. He was instructed, she said. Today, Sanjay Singh confirms that abhadrata and battamizi happened in the CM's own house. Viewers, why hasn't the AAP filed a criminal complaint so that the police can begin investigating the matter? Why is Bibhav being allowed a free run? Doesn't woman dignity matter? Or has the AAP become so hardened that it doesn't even care anymore to wash itself of the stain of impropriety? Assaultgate follows the Liquorgate scandal, in which the AAP today sunk a little deeper. The Enforcement Directorate has told the Delhi High Court that the AAP will be made an accused. The entire party. The ED claims 45 crore kickbacks were used in Goa elections. The AAP's assets may be attached to the case. AAP office bearers may be held liable. Viewers, let's open this up. Let's ask some fundamental questions. Piyush Joshi is here with us. Piyush Joshi, yesterday, a sympathizer of the Aam Aadmi Party accused us of spreading fake news. He's another doctor. And he said, look, all of you are maligning the fair name of the AAP. Today, Sanjay Singh comes out and confirms this. Now, Mr. Piyush Joshi, I want to ask you a fundamental question tonight. And you can choose not to answer it. You can turn on me and accuse me of being selective, etc., etc. But I just want to ask you this question because I think it needs to be posed. Has the Aam Aadmi Party today betrayed the public trust completely? Whether it is Liquorgate, whether it is this abhadrata, quote unquote, this heinous indignity that was heaped upon Swati Maliwal. Simple, straightforward question.
So let me give you a simple, straightforward answer to that. I will particularly see this as an isolated incident. It is sad. It is reprehensible, and this is one incident the party surely could have done without. That too happening this incident happening at the CM's residence is even more worrisome. Another worrisome factor for me
Why
in
is it
particular
worrisome?
Because CM's residence is a place which should be setting example. The CM's residence is a place where the behavior should be top notch, no questions asked.
No, hang on. But it's the same CM's residence which has covered itself in a degree, let me be honest to you, a degree of infamy, if the ED is to be believed, because that's where a deal to extort the people of this capital city was also hatched. So clearly it's become a den of vice. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, certainly it has not become a den of vice. Most of the decisions regarding the educational reforms, regarding the healthcare reforms, regarding the water supply are also taking place at the at
there
the
is
same
also water scam that people have talked about.
So, and when you talk about Liquorgate in particular, is still in the prima facie land.
I'm not saying it isn't,
evidence are not.
I'm not saying it isn't. It began like this, an accusation.
Yeah.
And in this case, the accusation is confirmed. And the incident again happens inside the Chief Minister's residence.
Yes, and who confirmed it? It is none other than Mr. Sanjay Singh.
Well, maybe you had no choice because Swati Maliwal had named the Chief Minister as the instigator. And she would have gone public.
So she should come out now. That is my
How do
opinion.
we know that she is not being, how do we know that she has not been threatened into submission, into silence?
Well, if
Can you guarantee?
If she is being threatened into submission, she is a Rajya Sabha MP. She is the chairperson of Delhi Commission of Women.
Chairperson of Delhi Commission of Women. I'm sorry. That's no explanation. That's no explanation.
No, so she shouldn't be. She shouldn't.
No, 1 second. The opposition has the opposition. No, excuse me. I don't think being a parliamentarian guarantees any higher exalted claims to security. Just ask Mahua Moitra. She was complaining about the fact that a member of parliament's rights were being so badly undermined.
I am saying she is the member of parliament of Rajya Sabha.
Yes.
She has been the chairperson of Delhi Commission of Women.
Yeah.
She should be upright and she should be forthcoming in.
She has. She made a complaint. After that, she's disappeared. We don't know why.
Well, she has officially, to my knowledge, she has not officially launched an FIR. She should go to the police.
But how do you know what pressure she's under?
Launch a formally FIR.
Do you know, sir, in many Me Too cases, in terrible Me Too cases, in many excesses against women, and Shazia Ilmi, let me bring you in because this is an isolated incident according to Mr. Joshi. You have a differing point of view. You were part of the AAP.
Yes, and Rahul, I didn't get any time yesterday on your show, so I would like to speak about this. I do know all the players here, all the characters involved. Vibhav is there for a reason, and I don't think this could happen without the permission of Kejriwal. And I do not believe at all for once. I think Sanjay Singh had no choice but to take this up. I think some kind of rapprochement is being sought over there. But I think Vibhav would never act without CM's order. His job profile is to misbehave. He is a ruffian. We have all experienced it. He's one of the nastiest pieces of work that one has known. He is known for his, and anybody who's interacted with him, I don't know whether Piyush even knows him, but people like us who worked, we were inside their houses, homes, from morning to the nights for years together, we know a little something about the personal equations and the interpersonal dynamics. So, Piyush, there's a lot more, and you know it also. There's much more to it than what meets the eye. And clearly, Swati Maliwal has taken it up. And it wasn't just a veiled threat. She called up, and she also went to the police station. And everybody saw her. She was unaccompanied. There was no other lady. So don't make up any more stories. And the very fact that Sanjay Singh now has to concede and say, yes, something did happen. Do you want us to believe that a woman such as Swati Maliwal, who has been with there since Kabir and Parivartan days, PCRF days, who was part of the entire campaign along with Santosh Kohli, who mysteriously died, you know, and her mother has to say a lot of things about how murky things within AAP are. Do you think that somebody can just beat her up? That also a PA Vibhav? And we all know what Vibhav's job profile is there, and everybody knows, every media person knows who meets Kejriwal. Do you think this can happen in the CM's house, on the watch of CM, without his knowledge? So give me another one. And Anshu Prakash was beaten up. And yes, this is a den of vice. All kinds of scams are planned there. So don't try to be too rich about it. And the fact of the matter is, imagine how filthy and murky and sinister things are within this fold of Aam Aadmi Party. A lot of dirt is being unearthed. I have known some things personally, and it's shocking. It is just shocking. And Vibhav is one of the, I mean, the only word I can use for him is just a gunda.
So he's not here to defend himself.
But I'm telling you that I have faced it. I know, but I'm telling you that what I've been through. I'm talking about how he talks to people. He's there to humiliate and misbehave with them. We've all experienced that. I mean, there are many people like me who would come up. He has personally misbehaved with me. When Arvind wants to get rid of people, he uses Vibhav. He's the gatekeeper. So we all know what Vibhav's purpose is. And I'm talking about years and years of personal interaction.
Let me ask Dr. Raman. Dr. Raman, look, now obviously there was a witness or two to this incident. That's why Sanjay Singh has come out and he's obviously gone through maybe CCTV, I don't know. But he's used two words, abhadrata and battamizi. Do you think the AAP should not be going to the police suo moto, filing a case against Mr. Bibber?
Look, Rahul, none of us know what the nature of this quote-unquote misbehavior was. Was it physical violence? Was it verbal violence? We don't know what it was. But clearly, it has been enough for her to make a phone call. My point is very simple. The Aam Aadmi Party and Mr. Sanjay Singh has come today, held a press conference, said that very strict action will be taken. Perhaps Mr. Kejriwal is investigating, and if he does not act in the next couple of days, yes, of course, he must know what would happen.
Is he Inspector Clouseau?
Not Inspector Clouseau. He has to get both sides of the story, right? Before
who is he?
So, it's the person involved is his secretary.
So?
Person involved is his secretary.
I mean, do you know the POSH rules in any office?
If he has to sack him.
In any office? You see, viewers,
I'm sorry.
Do you know what happened?
If he has to sack him, if he has to sack him, how can the Delhi
police sack him? He doesn't have to sack him.
him.
He just has to go and register a case, let the police take over. He's not Inspector Clouseau, neither is he. Why should he?
Until he,
why should he, Mr. Gopalan? Mr. Raja Gopalan, why should he?
He doesn't need, you said he doesn't need to find out what happened.
Why should he need to do anything?
I think
a woman gets assaulted in his house and he has to be investigator in chief, but not report to the police the matter. I would have picked up the phone and said, listen, this is horrible.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah. You would have. I think what you should do is you should send in NSG commandos and get Swati Maliwal out and try to find out whether she's being held against her consent.
I mean, it's so shameful.
It is.
I mean, imagine what is happening.
Are we normalizing? Are we normalizing violence against women now?
Normalizing violence only because normalizing violence only because it's coming from our quarters.
Dr. Raja Gopalan.
And you have to make Arvind Kejriwal look good. So even if a woman gets beaten up, it's all right.
Mr. Raja Gopalan, 30 seconds.
I'm shocked at what you're saying. I'm shocked at what you're saying right now. It's quite disgusting.
Why didn't she give a complaint?
Disgust me. You know, it's disgusting what you're saying. It's disgusting what you're saying.
She is not
shame on you. Shame on you.
If she gives a complaint, shame on you.
Shame on you for saying that.
Okay, viewers, I'm closing the show. I'm closing the show. Can you believe it, viewers? Today, the onus is being placed. The onus is being placed. I don't know why, what loyalties people have, but onus is being placed on the victimized woman, who we don't know under what pressures she is, to go to the police station, when all the witnesses, including the Chief Minister, knows what happened at his own home. Viewers, that is why I posed the question that I have posed today for you all to contemplate. I'll let it go at that, viewers.